Hey, what's popping?
Nothing much. How you doing?
I'm fine. Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Lazy Wisdom Podcast, and today I have beside me our talented Bono Honcho.
Honcho, baby.
And my
Honcho.
name is Fauzia Osman. Welcome to Lazy Wisdom Podcast. We
Yeah.
are here to gist about
Kuti and the police. Okay, so let me say this I want to open this episode with a very, very acidic note.
wow.
I don't like Kuti very much.
Wow.
And I hate the police. So Kuti, the reason why I don't like Kuti very much is because he always sounds very angry. Anytime I watch his interviews on his videos on Twitter.
I mean, he's Fela Kuti's son.
The fella wasn't always angry. Fela was chilled. I went to Femi's shows. Femi is a very educated, very balanced
civilized,
out, kind guy.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
But he's always looking very, very angry. So that's that.
Okay.
So as for the Nigerian police,
Yeah.
Those guys, they are scum.
Big one.
Big scum. Because I don't support Sheun slapping a policeman. I don't support anybody slapping a policeman. But I want to ask you one question.
Yeah.
Fauzi.
Yeah.
Is it possible for a Togolese man to slap a Togolese police officer? Ghanaian? Benin Republic? Then why is it that Nigerians can slap the police officers?
All right. Now it's my turn.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you something. First of all, nobody uses police than celebrities.
Yeah.
You can remember the post you saw now, that one where person sent to you, say some guys ages 21, 22,
Yeah,
19, 20,
20, 21, yeah.
19, 20 and 21,
yeah.
right? So let's just you guys, let's put you up in speed. Let me make my point.
All
so
right.
these guys went to the police and told them that they want to, God, what's wrong with this man? That they want to buy a car, right?
Yes,
and they needed an escort.
Yeah.
First of all, you heard the ages we said. This
19,
happened
20, 21 in
right,
Edo State.
In Edo State, in Benin City.
Yeah.
So they went and they took escorts from the guy. Apparently, allegedly, they gave the police guy
the DPO 300k.
Wow.
Allegedly. So after giving this guy 300k, he
Yeah.
gave them one Hilux of police just with 300k. No questions asked, nothing. They proceeded to go into where they went to go.
Yeah.
And then the guys went to pick up a car of how many million?
It was going
37.
for 30 something, that they priced down to 29. From 36 to 29, they priced down to 29 million.
Exactly. And then they took the car for a ride. Guess what, guys?
They never came back. They
never fucking came back with the car. 1 hour, 2 hours, the police guys were there. And then they had to bring another police from another police station to arrest these police that were here with them.
And then it turns out that the car dealer, after waiting for the boys to come back with the car, arrested these guys. He called another DPO to come and arrest these guys. And the DPO, the primary DPO that leased out these cops to those boys, that had already settled the DPO whom they had called.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. And they now went further to take it to the commissioner of police, allegedly.
Yeah.
And according to that video, he had already settled the commissioner.
With the 300k?
It's a daily racket thing. It's like organized crime. When the money comes in, you settle this person, you settle that one, you send the money up, you keep your own share.
Wow.
So it's a racket, basically. You understand? And that was how, anyway, the IG, I think the IG has been involved. I know that they cannot have settled the IG. So maybe it's the IG that will be able to settle this matter for them.
Is this the same country you're asking me if we respect police?
Obviously,
they basically used police to rob a car dealership of 29, in short, 36 million
naira. And the police was used in stealing our mandate in this election.
Do you understand?
Wow.
So now, these are the same guys you want respect for.
Exactly.
Respect is reciprocal, man. Do you understand? I'm not supporting Shehu Kuti. I'm trying to make a point.
Yeah.
These guys will throw 300k, 400k to a police station, and they'll have a couple of police there with them 24 hours, just sitting down, drinking, carrying them. They don't have respect for them.
Of course.
They'll see them. Do you know how many crimes all these guys commit. Some you don't hear, some of them commit rape. I've heard a lot of stories of some
No,
celebrities, do you get?
no be
And there are
say.
police with them. The girls will say, and the police they there, and they know they do
Okay,
anything.
so for a period of time, I stayed in
Yeah.
Surulere, right?
Okay.
And I'll tell you that when the police used to raid,
Yeah,
they'll raid girls on the streets, all those hustling girls.
yeah.
The police they knock all of them. If you don't settle them, you will knock. Normal. They knock them and then they put them back out on the streets. Two, I want to let you understand that you see, if the police respected the people,
Do you
the
understand?
people would respect the police.
That's my point.
And then if the police respected themselves,
Yes.
the people would respect the police.
So I took
Yeah, so
I
even
took-
whiskey will not stop a policeman.
yo, do you understand?
You get.
So and I took another thing is I took a trip
Yeah.
to Ibadan.
All right.
Bruh, if you are going to Ibadan road, if you think it's a lie, try it. Before you reach Ibadan from Lagos, you will settle, these guys settle police 100 naira. The police they even give change. No be fucking lie. Every single car that drop there will give them. The police will pretend they will like, na garage. They will talk garage. If they see people, baba na lie.
Oh.
As soon as you reach that checkpoint, and there are over 6 to 7 checkpoints in Ibadan. If you think it's a lie, man, take a trip from Lagos to
To
Ibadan.
Ibadan.
Follow this our Ijebu Ode Aja axis. That's why I went through. So I heard there are like different way to enter Ibadan.
Ibadan, yeah, you can go through Bega, you can go through Aja.
So follow through this axis. When you are going, you will see what I'm saying. Even when we are coming,
Yeah.
and then these guys would increase our own charges. Now we pay 3k, and then from the
Wait,
3k
you pay 3k
yes,
to Ibadan.
yes, from the 3k now they'll settle police
Oh, God.
100 naira,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So that's settling. I tried counting the
Checkpoints.
but I no can't really succeed. So imagine in a country where this happens, a country where, in short, it's not even a country, a state, because some things why they see for Lagos, you know, they're everywhere, right?
Yeah.
So imagine a state where U-turn go there. Police are supposed to ensure that the law stays intact. They break the law. They'll allow people to be cutting road as far as Agbe road. They give them money. But this thing na short thing now. Now the guys where they pay them, they tell me.
No, be say the over security. That's
Owo
what
security,
that
exactly.
that's paying the policemen now. Normal level.
Every keke that pass go drop like is it 50 or be 100k 100 naira. For here Aja no be saying na far. So these guys for decades have disrespected themselves. There is nothing less respectful than people giving you little naira. And the president, I would hand it to Buhari. President Buhari did a lot for the military. If he didn't do anything, increase their salary, increase their bonuses. He did a lot. We have to give him that. He did a lot.
I ain't giving him shit.
No, he did a lot
I ain't
for
giving
them,
him shit.
and they are very grateful. So they were complaining about their salary. They've increased their salary, but do you know what it is? They would never stop.
Okay, I want to ask a question. How much does the police recruit in?
90. Secondary school
90,000
certificate,
naira.
yes.
You know, reach 90k, trust me. Recruits, we just enter.
Yeah. Maybe
reach
for
90K.
this side.
You know, reach 90k. See, babe, let me tell you something here. When the cost of living escalates by like 700%, yeah, and then you give them a 20 or 30% increment in salary,
Yeah.
how does that meet up with the cost of living that's gone up by 700%? Your rent goes up, transportation goes up,
Just like
pepper
you.
goes up,
Yeah.
baby food goes up,
Everything
everything
Pampers.
goes up,
Even
Pampers,
card.
transport, everything goes up. So you see that thing that Buhari said he did for them, for me, is bullshit, is bollocks. That's number one.
Wow.
Two, we have to come back to that NSAS.
Yes.
So because one of the reasons why we were fighting for NSAS was
Yeah.
because of police brutality on citizens, yes?
Exactly.
Another reason we were fighting for NSAS was because we were fighting for the police. We needed for them to have improved standard of living,
Yeah, so that they don't
improved
frustrate
wages.
people's life.
You understand?
Yeah.
Now you see, when the government has built something since the 50s or since the 60s,
Do you understand?
now there's a particular amount of money that goes to the police fund
Every year. Yes.
every budget
Every year.
that is given to them for maintenance and salaries and all of that.
It's not
So,
only police. Every federal level. Everywhere. But
Okay, so
nobody does it.
So now the problem now is that if the police admin and I don't know what they call them are busy embezzling this money,
Yeah.
should they not be arrested?
They should. But who arrest them?
Look, the police is an absolute joke. The police cannot even police itself. The police cannot even hold its own self accountable. Okay, let me give you a very sad story.
Yeah.
Like 2 years ago,
Okay.
7th of January, I'm looking for dinner. So there's this woman that sells this very correct afang soup or vegetable soup.
How far is she still around?
I think she's around Badore Road.
We'll go back.
Yeah, one of these days.
Oh yeah. No.
So went there, she had closed. It was around 9.
Yeah.
And now crossed to the opposite side of the street. Okay, since she had closed, let me just get bread, eggs, sardines, Coke. Let me just go and something to eat. Getting there, police came jumped out of a car, fired gunshots. The DPO was there, took me into a truck. They sent me to the station. I slept in a cell overnight.
Why?
And I paid 20K.
Why?
To come out. Quote me, his name is S.A. Abapanri. He was I don't know if he still is the DPO of Langbasa Police Station. Quote me. I paid 20,000 naira to that fat to tell you, I'm not even lying. If you see him, you know he's fat. I know him.
Yeah.
They just whisked me up and they were reading. After showing them my ID, explaining to them I was just trying to get myself something to eat, I slept in a cell and I ended up paying 20K in the morning just to go home.
Why? I thought they say bail is free.
Bail ain't free. Ain't nothing free in Freetown.
Obviously.
So I'm trying to let you know that me on my own, I have a personal, bias. See, if a policeman is on fire, I won't piss on him.
Oh.
I won't piss on him. It's not a Christian thing to do.
Yeah.
But I won't piss on him. God will forgive me. Me and him, he's my father, will talk about that one.
No, later.
So you see, that is why all these policemen, that is why Sheung could come out. I wish Sheung was more muscular. I don't know about what he did, but this is already slapped me. I wish he was more muscular. I made it slap, a shift in jaw. And
another thing we know, we don't know, is like the whole story, right?
I think the guy ran into Sheung. Okay, let me not lie here. It was a nice house Benz. I think it was the Benz. Nice house car.
You will pay me.
I don't really like you much,
sell
but
your
I like
car,
your car.
You go.
It turns out that Sheung has been picked up by the police and he spent the night in a cell. And you see, one thing about police cells is that is where you can either become a changed man or you become worse. Police cells are extremely disgusting and smelling. Well, maybe they kept him behind the counter because he's a celeb and everything. But if you enter that cell.
Did your life change after you entered a cell?
Yes, it did. I hated the police. I paid 20K for that shit.
You had a good night.
A good night, K.
With memorable crime scenes.
Fucking criminals, stinky as pissy smell, with bugs, crawling out, bed bugs. Man, the place was it's disgusting. But I heard that he has been arrested and he also might be arraigned before a court.
Oh yeah, I heard about the court thing too.
Yeah, so man, I don't know if it's the right time to do a free Senu Kuti t-shirt or a free Senu Kuti campaign, but
yeah, free Senu Kuti.
Free Senu Kuti, man.
And as we said, it's out of anger. If you have that kind of car too, and somebody hits you, you'll be very angry.
Yeah, really, really. Even at that, even if he was driving a Ghost, I don't think that he should have actually hit the police guy. It's just that the police have set very, very bad precedents for themselves.
Yeah.
And it makes it very difficult for the public to actually look at them with any form of respect. That is the problem. So we have a PR problem. The police has a PR problem which they need to look into.
Okay.
Like code of conduct for policemen.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
Stop begging people for money. Don't be errand boys to politicians and celebrities.
I don't think they can stop that because the politicians are the ones that enforce the fucking rules. Right.
Yeah, truly.
Yeah.
But I think the IG of police, he can actually give some, instructions.
They should stop using police and use bodyguards. Like there are a lot of security companies.
Yeah, like private security companies.
Yeah, it's better for all these guys, cause all these police, instead of them going to do something serious for the community, you see like 10 in government house, if not more than that. Do you understand?
Yeah.
These guys can be enforced and told to do something better, and maybe when there are thieves and stuff like that, they will not be looking for anybody to deploy to a point. Do you understand? So we need more policemen on the road.
And I know the problem. Another problem here that I have realized is that the Nigerian police is terribly understaffed. Yeah.
I mean, would you want to work in police station?
Of course not.
Exactly. Nobody wants to work there. If you see Air Force people, Navy, and what's this other one? Air Force, Navy, and Army.
Yeah.
you get people.
But
But
I'd
I'm
like
not
to work for
seeing
the DSS
anybody.
though.
DSS is another.
Look at their guns.
Oh my God, beautiful. They
God.
call them girlfriend.
I don't know what they call the name of the name of those weapons, but
No,
man,
they have an I've seen them with I think M8, MM8. I've seen one with I think Uzi.
yeah. I've actually seen one with an Uzi. That was when during that
their
COVID
Uzi was
period,
mad.
they
Then
came
I've
with an
seen,
honorable
I think I've seen some with M16 4A.
M16 4A.
I've
Yeah.
seen the SWAT team of the DSS.
DSS,
They came
yeah.
to pick up some criminals there, bruh, with those
Laser.
laser eye stuff and times 4x. So I was like, oh my God, COD live!
I tell you,
And they came with that SWAT stuff. Oh,
yeah.
wow, man, beautiful. All of them were wearing black.
You know, like I feel that Nigeria should revert to a system where, although it is the kind of society that we live in that will determine the kind of policing that you get. Like look at England, for example.
Okay.
The average policeman on the street doesn't carry weapons.
Yeah.
So when it's time, they call in armed police. Now when armed police come, bro, if armed police tell you don't move.
Because now shoot to kill.
Straight. They don't even
negotiate.
They don't. You understand? So when you see a normal, a cop in America, or sorry, in England, you don't even want to even beat him up. You don't want to slap him because he's well paid, he's living well. He won't ask you for a penny. He's not a politician's, escort or a celebrity. Or you understand?
Yeah.
So I think everything has now come back full circle. The police needs to do something about their PR. They need to work hard to increase the level of respect and acceptance.
If
from
you
the
think
Nigerian
everybody
public.
in Nigerian police should be forcefully retired and given new set of generation to rule us AI,
Yeah,
the eye has it.
The eyes have it. Severity. So at this point in time, I'd like to say, yeah, even though I opened up the show on an acidic note saying that I don't like Senu because he's always too angry, I still don't want to see him go to prison either.
Obviously, yeah.
I don't
He's
see
a
him go
very
to prison.
talented
Yeah,
guy.
he's a very talented chap.
And he's a national treasure thanks to his dad, apparently.
Yeah.
The Kuti name. The Kuti name has
name.
gained their respect, my guy.
Yeah, and although he too on his own right, he's done a couple of big moves on his own, to justify that name.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
And the Kuti family, okay, like I used to know him back then when we were in secondary school.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, one of my secondary schools. I attended Ogba Grammar School briefly.
Okay.
And he went to Adebayo Mokolu College. He was very close to Ogba.
Okay.
So I used to go there a lot because there was this Chinese chick in Ogba, in Adebayo Mokolu College. Her name was Blessing Choi. I still remember her name. So me and my guys used to go there. They tried to woo Blessing Choi. So and used to rub shoulders with Sheung back in the day. He's a very cool, chilled guy. He doesn't really, but I don't know. He grew up. Maybe Nigeria just made him very upset. Something happened. He just grew up very upset. But
bruh, are you not upset of Nigeria? You're angry when I've seen you discuss Nigeria. You get so angry.
Yeah, I get very angry because
exactly. So it's not Sheu's fault.
I hate injustice, man. I hate injustice.
And Nigeria is written in capital letter injustice.
Yeah, and okay, so today, one of my friends, I had a very brief conversation with him, and he talked about one of his friends that died 2 days ago. He was on a bike, and a car hit him and broke his leg, and he was bleeding. And all the hospitals in that neighborhood rejected him, and the boy died.
Why do hospital? I think this should be a podcast for another day.
Yeah, they rejected that boy, and the boy died. So my guy told me now he's done with this country. He wants to leave. That was the conversation that we had. Yeah, he said he's done. So a lot of people are very, very, some are tired, some are upset. A lot of people. So let's come back to the matter at hand.
Yes, Sheu should be
he should be
reprimanded. Right justice that. Yeah, but they should not make it something of scapegoat kind of stuff. Yeah. And another thing is, they can also do. We understand that the police want to show that, yeah. But still, he probably just got angry. I swear, even me, I would be pissed off if somebody if a rich man hits my car, I'm fine. But when I turn and see who hits it, I'll be like, oh.
Yeah, I've had some issues with the police back in the day, with driving and stuff, because I won't lie to you, okay, I must confess, I've been known to have road rage issues. 1 a.m., like, you see me doing 140. I kid you not. And there was a day the police were chasing me and they thought I would blow the red light. I was getting the red light, the way I think screech, they stopped. The guy, he pulled up beside me. They looked at me. They were warning me. They thought, say I passed that red light. They're ready to give me a chase. I just
They
look
will
at these
just
guys.
catch you, my guy.
I'm telling you, and the car was driving was manual. So yeah, I was just looking at them. They just laugh. I was just revving the engine. When it got to yellow, the way I take off the car, scream, boom.
Some poor worker shit.
Yeah, I'm telling you, for worker shit. I won't lie to you. So anyway, Sheung, free Sheung.
Yeah, we'll do a t-shirt. Free Sheung Kuti.
I tell you, free Sheung Kuti.
Well, but it's the Kuti family, man. They never used to spend time in the police station. I mean, look at his dad.
Fela spent a lot of.
My point.
Fela even went to prison.
Obviously.
But Femi, no.
Well, you choose your path. One has to be like the father. Probably is Sheung.
Be like the father. Okay, so the thing is
there
that
are different ways to be like the father.
Okay, so the thing that anytime the father was in prison was because he spoke against injustice. Not because he was assaulting policemen. So
there's a difference.
There's a very wide difference. So he's in no way acting like his father in that respect. Because his father was provoked on so many occasions and he never ever struck a man of the law. And his brother too. Femi.
Okay.
So free Sheung Kuti, man.
Wait, how many direct children did Fela have?
I don't know.
Okay. Because it's only 3 people keep mentioning a bit too.
There's Femi, there's Sheung, there's Yeni, there's another one, she passed on. Very Olushola Degbin. I used to know a couple of them because back in the day when I stayed on the mainland, I won't lie to you, every Thursday I was at the shrine for the rehearsal. And a couple of Happy New Years met me at the African shrine. Femi shrine. So I love Afrobeats and I'm so into that culture.
Yeah.
So that's why it hurts me that, this chap, your father has already made all the groundwork. Your brother is doing, well, yourself, carve out your own space.
You guys, it's just anger, man.
I tell you, and I can't really blame him last time because even me too, man, some things really, really upset me about this country. But all the same, man, they shouldn't make a scapegoat out of the boy.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, let him just come back home, man. He doesn't need to go to prison for this shit.
Okay, guys, that's a wrap for Lazy Wisdom. Free
Sheung Kuti.
Yeah, free him. And I hope the policeman accept the apology and so that they'll just move on or something like that.
I hope so too, because we need to move on from this.
XOXO guy, Lazy Wisdom.
Yes, so love you guys.
XOXO guys. Lazy Wisdom. Love you guys so much.
And this is Bono Honcho, just in case you forgot. And
for girls, man.